as core members, how do we get the most out of our summer community internship?
In order to get the most out of the internship, I think you have to be a part of the internship.
What should I know before beginning the summer internship?
You should know, I think you should know, first of all, what the program itself is requiring. You need to know what NELA is requiring. After you know what NELA is requiring, I think you need to be able to marry that with the community partner that you've been connected with. And you need to be able to make sure those beliefs can actually come together.
What would you have changed about your internship experience, if anything?
I was placed with one grade level. And so I was very familiar with that grade level. I wish I had had the opportunity to actually broaden the scope.
What tasks were most challenging to accomplish during the internship?
The task, I think, was actually just working, understanding my role as a full-time student and as a full-time administrator, because during your internship, you are a full-time administrator, and being able to keep the balance. An ideal internship would be one where you have an opportunity to actually be coached, or have someone coaching with you side by side, giving you opportunity to kind of expand, but then often bringing you back to reflect.
What factors influence your decision to attend the NELA program?
Actually, I felt honored, because being an administrator is something that I wanted to do, and I never could seem to get my timing together, and timing is everything. And so when this opportunity came about, I was able to the timing was there. I had the support that I needed. And I thought, I'm going to be in the Northeast for a long time. And the kids in the Northeast, they need someone who cares about them.
Is there anything you wish you would have known in your first semester or your first year of the NELA program?
Well, I knew it. I wish I had probably, I think I probably wish I would have adhered to it a little better. And that was the readings. We had lots and lots of reading. And I can remember the very first, second class that I had with Matt and Bonnie, and they were trying to teach us how to speed read. And I wish I had continued to practice that, because even now that I'm in the field, speed reading is something that I really need.
Yeah. And
I don't have that under my belt the way I need it.
Yeah.
And learning how to skim and still get my point, I need.
What classes and programs did you find the most helpful?
Okay. Wow.
And you answered two of them already.
Yeah. So you really need budgeting, and you really need the law. And the budgeting piece comes, as I said before, you're in charge of every piece of your school. Yeah. And if you don't understand budgeting, and you don't understand your monies and how your monies are spent, unfortunately in my district, we don't get the money or in any district, the money is not in your hand. There's an imaginary number somewhere. There's an imaginary place somewhere that makes your money, that pays your bills.
Yeah.
But you have to know all those imaginary places and numbers and PRCs. And we didn't do a lot of that. And I wish we had spent a lot of time with that. The projects helped me. The projects they did help in understanding budgeting. But being able to actually sit down and spend time with the budget and balancing budgets. And, even today I was presented with, I'm with some Title I things that I have to do for this summer. And I'm having to make some tough decisions because I made a mistake early on listening to some advice that probably wasn't good advice.
Yeah.
But if I had known from what I know today, if I had known it then, I wouldn't have made that decision. So now, so budgeting is important.
What readings have you found that to be like the highest, has had the highest impact on your practice thus far?
If right over my head is
Teaching love and logic. Yep.
Teaching with love and logic. This is probably, for me, the most powerful. It's in here. I have purchased one for my house, and I ride around in my car listening because I've learned that if you don't love your students and you don't love your staff and you can't do it logically, it doesn't work.